Pete from Pete on the AT. It's day 99 on my Appalachian Trail through hike. It's crazy to think I've been out almost 100 days. Was at the Eckville shelter. Was kind of a pretty decent place. I mean, the sleeping arrangements were not wonderful, and the bugs were pretty bad. You had to cover every inch of your body so that the little no-see-ums wouldn't bite you, and that was kind of tricky. But it had electricity. It had a flushing toilet. It had water out of a spigot, and you could order food from the local restaurant. I didn't do that, but you could have. And it was really right off the trail. So it's actually, if you're gonna stay there, it's a decent stay. Got up early, gonna get a good jump on the day because it's supposed to rain this afternoon. It's supposed to be hot, and it's supposed to rain. So I'm gonna try to get to the shelter. It's probably the oldest shelter, they said, in Pennsylvania, but it'll be a shelter against the rain. And I looked at the weather, and it looks like it's gonna rain pretty much all night tonight. So definitely want to get there before it starts raining. Okay, I think it's about a 18 or 19 mile day today, and I'll try to catch up along the trail. All right, thanks. So we've heard through other people in the hiking app that water was going to be scarce, and this is one of the creeks that's dried up, and there's supposed to be some water at 4 miles, and then it's going to be the water's going to be pretty scarce after that. So and that's 13-mile water carry. So this might be the time where I fill up my 3rd liter of water in order to get me to the shelter. And even the shelter has got 3 water sources, and 2 out of the 3 aren't very good. And the 3rd one is pretty far away. So anyway, today's going to be, hot and humid and very little water. So it's going to be a challenge. And then there's part of the trail called the Knife's Edge, which is an exposed area of hand over hand rock climbing. So that'll be a little bit more interesting as well. So I'll definitely get some video of that. Hey, now this is a beautiful sight. Look at all that. Really first view of the day. Really gorgeous. It's like they got whatever they were. It's like hay maybe. So this is the second snake that I've seen today. First one, oh shit. The first one was just a little one, and it was so fast I couldn't do anything with it. But I think this is a little rat snake because he's or a black racer, they call him, because he's got some white on the belly. But you know, when we're going through these rocks, which we're going through, it just is perfect snake habitat, I think. But I haven't seen any rattlesnakes or copperheads yet, and I don't really need. Hey everybody, you know, just kind of getting through these rocks. The bottom of my feet are, you know, it makes them really sore because you're pounding the bottom of your feet on these rocks, and you know, of course, rocks are not forgiving, so they just kind of hurt the bottom of your feet after a while. Just got off the phone with my wife, and you know, the nice part about getting closer into New England, I've got a lot more cell service, which has allowed me to kind of keep in touch better and more frequently, and you know, that's really helped with, you know, my psyche and everything. But you know, she's doing things that I would normally do when I'm at home, and you know, it's hard because even though she's super self-sufficient and she's got a good support team in terms of her brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews, you know, there's just a lot of stuff that I would have done had I been there, and now she's picking up the slack, and you know, that's what she does, and I just really appreciate her doing that, and everybody at home chipping in, you know, while I'm gone. So I just kind of wanted to give a shout out to my lovely wife, Shelly, for filling in while I'm doing this. Okay, I'm gonna try to give you, okay, I got just a little idea of what this part of the trail looks like. This is called Knife's Edge. So you guys are just, it's gonna be a little bit herky-jerky because oh, jeez. So this is the trail. So here's the deal. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do much of this. Might have to go hand over hand a little bit. Oh. Whew. Gives us a pretty, real decent view. My gosh, it's so pretty. But I've got to stop videoing because I gotta go up and over that, stop, and it's not gonna. Man, this thing just keeps on going. I don't know if you can see how steep it is down through there. Yeah, down through there. Definitely don't want to go one way or the other. All right, again, I got to put this phone down because I need both hands. Hey everybody, just want to finish up day 98 of my Appalachian Trail through hike. I think it's 98, maybe it's 99. Anyway, it was hard. It was probably one of the hardest 18 plus mile days I've had in a long time. And mainly because, number one, is the rocks. The rocks were really, really challenging. And they were, I don't know, if I did 18 plus miles, I would say 14 of them were rocks. And some big rocks. And, you know, some of it was kind of dangerous. And I had to do a little hand over hand climbing. Plus it was hot. And the water sources, the water sources, some of them had dried up, so had to carry a lot of water. And I did get a little bit dehydrated coming in the last probably 3 or 4 miles. I could just tell I was getting too hot. But anyway, made it to the shelter. I'm with 4 young people that I was with the night before, and we got it's the oldest shelter. It's an original shelter. And I'll show you what it looks like in Pennsylvania. So it's the oldest original shelter in Pennsylvania. But we're in here, and we're supposed to get some crazy storms starting at 7, like a couple of waves, like, you know, from 7 to 9, and then like a little hour or 2 break, and then it's supposed to hit us again like 10 and 11. So just thankful that we're in a shelter, because it would make it pretty tough tonight and tomorrow morning. But I'll spin the camera around. So this is the oldest shelter in Pennsylvania. It's one of the original ones, and it's little, but we got 5 people in here, and we'll stay dry, hopefully. I don't know if you can, that's me, I don't know who else in through here, but super low ceilings, hanging our backpacks, and hopefully the wind doesn't blow the rain into some of these cracks. And hopefully the roof holds for us. But this is a pretty basic shelter with no privy. And the water carry was probably the longest water carry that I've had while I've been on the Appalachian Trail.